The story of the Banyan Deer, a tale of compassion. The story of the Banyan Deer is a beautiful tale from Buddhist folklore that exemplifies the virtues of compassion, selflessness, and the protection of life. This story teaches us the profound impact of showing kindness to all living beings. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Benares, there was a forest that was home to a magnificent banyan tree. Under this tree lived two herds of deer, one led by a golden-colored deer king named Banyan Deer, and the other by a silver-colored deer king named Branch Deer. Both herds lived peacefully together, guided by the wisdom and compassion of their leaders. The king of Benares loved hunting and often went into the forest to hunt deer. To avoid the king's arrows, the deer lived in constant fear and anxiety. To protect his herd, the Banyan Deer proposed an arrangement to the king. Each day, one deer from their combined herds would voluntarily sacrifice themselves for the king's meal, thus sparing the others from the constant terror of being hunted. The king agreed to this arrangement, and the deer took turns sacrificing themselves. However, one day, it was the turn of a pregnant doe from the herd of Branch Deer. She approached the Branch Deer king and pleaded for her life, asking to be spared until she gave birth. The Branch Deer king was moved but could not exempt her as it was not his turn to provide a deer. In her desperation, the pregnant doe went to the Banyan Deer king and told him her plight. The Banyan Deer, known for his great compassion, agreed to take her place. When the king of Benares saw the magnificent Banyan Deer ready to sacrifice himself, he was struck by the deer's nobility and selflessness. Moved by this act of compassion, the king spared the life of the Banyan Deer and decreed that no deer in his kingdom should ever be hunted again. From that day forward, the deer lived in peace and security, thanks to the great compassion and selflessness of the Banyan Deer. The story of the Banyan Deer teaches us that true compassion and selflessness have the power to transform hearts and bring peace to all beings. It encourages us to act with kindness and protect those who are vulnerable. Thank you for joining us. If you found this story meaningful, please like, share, and follow for more stories of wisdom and growth.